Please stand up for the national cannabis anthem. What's up, everybody? Happy 425. I'm 5 minutes late. I apologize, Thin Rizzy. Um, Technical difficulties. I'm just trying to get my lesson plan together, trying to get my cannabis together. Um, People were messaging me. I'm gonna have to put my phone on silent so I don't get interrupted. If you're talking to me on Messenger, I'm ignoring you right now. If you're calling me right now, I'm ignoring you right now. If you're complaining about stuff on Facebook, I'm ignoring you right now because I'm busy. And we're live on 420 Live. Good to see all you folks there. I don't have my glasses on, so I cannot read your comments. I apologize today. We're gonna just go right into the lesson here because we are already 5 minutes late. So I will review your comments at the end of the chat. At the end of the live, and I will answer those after the live broadcast. So I'm sorry. My eyes are bothering me right now. We had a lot going on today. So anyway, first order of business. Yesterday we discussed that the pharmacy board denied the autism and anxiety conditions. And so, many people are advocating for that to be added as two of the qualifying conditions. So I think we need to fixate on that. And so I'm going to try to reach out to some more people that are advocating for that to see if I can get them to come on here live with me and help tell more about the cause and help give some insight, especially about autism, because I don't really know a whole lot about autism specifically because I don't have that condition. So I want somebody that has more information to help me educate the public about autism and how cannabis addresses the treatment for autism. So if you have someone in your family that has autism and they're benefiting from cannabis, I want to hear from you. Reach out to me through the email ohiocannabislive@gmail.com or send something to me in the comments so that I can know that you can help me with that, because I want to make sure that I give the most up-to-date information so that we can help people understand why this is important. And we need to keep, trying to work with the pharmacy board to try to get this. Tiffany Ann, that's the name I was trying to think of, Alicia. I could not think right off the top of my head as Tiffany Ann. I remember she was very, very much involved in that, and I have seen her videos. And so if anyone has talked to Tiffany Ann, because I haven't seen her online recently, please let her know that I would love to get her on the show and have her on here to talk a little bit more about her story and her personal connection to this movement. And I know that she has been very vocal in it, and I want to make sure that I continue to sponsor her and give her some airtime to talk about autism and help educate us, because I want to know more about it. Obviously, I support it, but I also want somebody else to give information so that I can have a more balanced approach in trying to help us fight to get it taken care of. So let's do that. Anxiety, I think it's important for other patients besides me that suffer from anxiety to go ahead and reach out to me. And if you're comfortable getting on here and doing a live video with me, I'll be happy to have you here on the show. I got some exciting news. We are going to have interviews from LLCs. We're going to talk to people that own these places. So you will be able to hear what they got to say. I can ask the tough questions. So what you need to be doing now is emailing me your questions at ohiocannabislive@gmail.com. Don't send it to me in Messenger. Don't send it anywhere else. Email it to me, and in the description, in the subject line, put questions for LLCs. And whether it's, do patients get paid for reviews? Do you give people money for opinions? Whatever you want to ask, I don't really care. I'm going to ask the growers and the processors right to their face, right online in front of everybody, so that we can all have a clear understanding. And I'm gonna try to work to see if I can get somebody from the pharmacy board to come on here with us too, and maybe answer some questions that patients may have, because I really want to make sure the information that's being given is 100% accurate. I don't like conspiracies, and I think it's important that we bring people that are involved in decision making into these videos so that people can, hear it from the horse's mouth. Not saying they're horses, but just so that you can hear from another source besides me. I think that's important, and that's what I'm going to work on. So, it's important that we do that. So today we're going to talk about terpenes, and we're not going to go super far into it. Again, I don't have my glasses on, so when I bring up this PowerPoint presentation, I am going to struggle a little bit to read it because I don't have my glasses and I'm looking for them. and I don't see them, and I don't want to leave you guys here with a blank screen while I go look for them. So if I can't read it right, y'all can read it for me. I hope you can read the screen. We gonna try, and I hope that I have corrected the issue when I switch over to it will carry the comments over. So I hope so. I really hope so. And let's see. I'm trying to read what you're saying, Mike. Thursday, so that product that gift card through the mail. I will sponsor it in no way, and I have no affiliation with those guys. Yeah, I completely understand, Mike. You know what I mean? That's fine. I get that. And that's probably been the case for many other patients that have had issues with products, is that they, some people have reached out to the growers, and I encourage it. I encourage you to let your grower, your cultivator, your processor know if there's a problem with their product. They want to know so that they can do better. So make no mistake, I definitely am encouraging patients to give feedback to growers. I'm encouraging patients to give feedback to pharmacy. Whatever your concern may be, make sure that you address it with the appropriate entity. And that entity is not Facebook. It's not me. I don't work for any of these people. I don't get any extra perks or bonuses. I know many people are confused about things that are being said online, but again, I don't have nothing to do with that. I just do this for you guys, and I'm trying to do the best I can. I think it's important to let you guys know this is just a freaking piece of this is a piece of countertop that I'm sitting at in my lower level. I ain't got a studio, real live studio. I'm MacGyver when it comes. I'm the weed MacGyver, man. I'm the guy that's hooking the packs up to a bong. So I don't have no big budget. I don't have no big bunch of money. I am freaking poor. Don't you see this white t-shirt I wear almost every video I do? I mean, don't y'all see that? Do I look like I'm a millionaire to you? I mean, so moving on to terpenes. Let's go. Here we go. Come on. Did it carry over? Okay, LOL, we're there. All right, thank you. Thanks for testing that. All right, so we're still here. I see Thin Lizzie's in the top right. So if you're on YouTube, you're in the top right. If you're on Facebook, you're on the bottom left. We are live. This is not a pre-recorded presentation, and it is sponsored by no one but me. And I would have done better, but like I said, I had a long day, and I tried to get this together. So what are terpenes? What I'm gonna do is take you guys straight to what I got from Wikipedia. Hold on a second. All right. Terpene. Oh, I can read it. Terpenes are a large and diverse class of organic compounds produced by a variety of plants, particularly conifers. I don't even know what that word means. We'll have to look that up. And by some insects. Interesting. Didn't know that. They often have a strong odor and may protect the plants that produce them by deterring herbivores. I hope I'm saying that right. Herbivores and attracting predators, and by attracting predators and parasites of herbivores. See, we got some words to look up, because anybody know what a herbivores is? If anybody in the bugs, help me out. I do have a friend that is a bug guy, so maybe we can bring in the bug man and he can talk to us about bugs or herbivores, because I have no idea what a herbivores is. Although sometimes used interchangeably with terpenes, terpenoids or isoprenoids. See, I'm real bad with words, okay? Isoprenoids are modified terpenes as they contain additional functional groups. Usually oxygen-containing terpenes are hydrocarbons. Okay, now there is a lot more to this definition, and if you want to read more about it and get all into the structure and all that kind of stuff, that is contained in, if you just do a Wikipedia search on what are terpenes, you will get the full description. And again, the credit goes to Wikipedia for this information. I just wanted to use the most simplest search to make sure that I was given the most accurate information that I could find on the internet. But we will find and dig into more. Now, when it comes to cannabis, there are a lot of terpenes that most plants will share. And so what I'm going to show you next is, oh, there we go, a terpene wheel by Leafy. So this credit to this image goes to Leafy, leafy.com. If you want to get this image, you download it from leafy.com. This image belongs to Leafy. I do not endorse Leafy. I think Leafy is a great resource for patients. I use it as a reference point to make sure that I'm giving you correct information. And I want to make sure that Leafy understands I'm using their image to help educate people. And I still give all credit to Leafy. If you haven't used Leafy, you should be using it, because this terpene wheel, and it's probably hard to make out what the terpenes are on this wheel, but it basically tells you which each common terpene is in the cannabis plant, and it also gives you some basic information about what that terpene might do. And I think that's useful for people that are looking for specific strains that have specific medicinal properties, whether it's something to do with your stomach, or it's back pain, or it's anxiety, or it's insomnia. Terpenes matter. Some terpenes will put you to sleep. One of them I can see here without squinting is myrcene. A lot of people have told me that myrcene can actually be a pretty relaxing terpene. I can't quite make out what it says there, but we will go into depth on some of the more common terpenes that exist in cannabis and also exist in other plants. Terpenes are not the same thing as THC. And so in one of the videos, we will talk about in a little bit more detail what is the difference between THC and terpenes. And then we will also talk about CBD. Now, I'm sorry I had to be on the slideshow screen, so I missed your comments. But you say, oh, Alicia, you said you use them too? Yeah, I think they're really helpful. Let's see. You're trying to tell me what you said. They're like a shrub or a tree with needles, and herbivores are animals. Let me try to adjust this box here in real time, guys. I want to be able to see what you're educating me on, because I love learning. There, look at that. Look at that. Okay, guys. There's what you're saying. Okay, so because we're learning together. Conifers are like a shrub or tree with needles, and herbivores are animals that do not eat meat. Really? Okay. See, thank you very much for that. See, I did not know that, and that's why I love having this interaction with you guys, because it's not just me up here talking. We're on here together, and we can all learn from each other, and you guys can teach me things, and I can help teach other people things. So I think that's great. What else? I'm gonna make sure am I missing anything else, guys? Yeah, terpenes, they do that, make a difference. And you said the THC and how it all affects your receptors. You're absolutely correct. And I didn't understand this last year. Okay, again, I am not declaring myself the cannabis know-it-all. I might be the guy that Googles it all. I might research it a lot, but I still want to learn from research, firsthand impressions, things of that nature, because I think that helps us all have some kind of clear understanding of what we're doing. And so right now, speaking of terpenes, I got me some ice cream cake. Everybody on here know about the ice cream man, right? Y'all know about the ice cream man. And let's talk about the terpenes that are here, because Calex Peak, this is the ice cream cake. It tested at 26%. One thing I do like about this particular cultivator is that they do actually put the terpenes on here. So when I look at this, it has myrcene at 0.72%, limonene, I never say it right, at 0.40%, farcene at 0.36%, and I can never say this one right there, callophyllene. I'm probably struggling on this. Callophyllene. I'm gonna have to look that one up so I can get the right spelling. And so this, really is beneficial, because see, I can research these terpenes, and then when I buy something else, if ice cream cake's not available, I can look for another strain that has the same terpene profile or a similar terpene profile. And that will allow me to make a decision whether or not that strain is going to be okay as a substitute for the ice cream cake. Because these terpenes, especially myrcene, a lot of strains that I've encountered, they come through with terpenes. Let's see, what you guys saying? You said some terps act as self pesticide repelling insects and animals. Yeah, I mean, that is interesting to me. I did not know that until reading that out loud to you guys. Now, I put the screenshot together before I put it up here, but I hadn't had a chance to really dig in and read it myself. And, I just want to make sure we can read it together. So that way I have the most same reaction to the information that you do. So I can learn too. So yeah, I'm squinting to read your comments. Again, I apologize. I don't have my glasses, but I can see you. And I hope you're still there, T Rizzy. You seem to be the only one watching me on YouTube. That's okay. At least we know that you're there. And, I think that that's what matters. And so anyway, I think that this company and some of the other ones are doing something different. They are putting an email address on the bottle. And I think that matters because, if you want to give them feedback or you don't like it or you have a problem, just send them an email. It's right here. So you don't have to go looking on the internet trying to figure out how to reach these folks. You just email them. I think that makes perfect sense. I think all growers should be required to put their email address on the bottle. That way, anyone that has concerns or questions can actually reach out directly to that LLC owner and maybe get a response and get some information. Yeah, I see you telling me, Alicia. Carrot, yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna have to work on my pronunciations, on my words, on my terps, because it needs work. It does. All right, I'm gonna bounce back to the main scene here. Did we keep the comments? Come on, guys. Is it coming over? Did we just lose all our comments? See, technology. I see James on there. Hi, James. Man, I don't know what happened. We lost our Facebook window. Somebody in Facebook type hello, because I don't know why this keeps happening. We was doing good there, and we had a good scroll of comments there. And now I just have a blue screen. So if anybody on Facebook, type in hello so that I know you are still there. I guess I don't know. Maybe you typing and I don't see it. So there we go. Okay. Yeah, you're okay, Linda. Thanks for typing in there. There is so much to learn about it, like the THC and the THCA, and then the CBD too. It's more than just THC. Who would have thought there was so much to learn? You are so right. I totally agree with you. And this is why I'm going to be doing it. There is everybody. Hey, it worked. I was wondering, it must be a delay. Because now I see Alicia, you're back on here. And I'm glad that we did that because I think we're missing some of the comments. Let me see if I don't think I can scroll these things here. This is what I'm going to do, guys. I love playing with you guys in real time. We're going to move this thing here. And I'm going to make this bigger to see if we can make this better. Okay. So, dun, dun, dun. Okay. All right. So, all right. Now, how's that look? Okay. So now because I feel like you guys' comments was being cut off. So I also want to talk about the meeting. So some people have already selected going or interested on Facebook, and that's fine. I will go in there and get your name if you have selected, but you must select going if you want me to send you the invitation. What I again want to talk about in the meeting is I want to focus in on the limits, the new changes, the 45-day rule, the calculator, and I also want to kind of reiterate and go over again for those that missed it, the changes to the limit, because I know that it was the tier 1, tier 2, and then that's supposed to go away, and then we're going to just have 8 ounces for 90 days. I'm like simplicity. I don't like all this tier one, tier two, and if you do this and you do that and you do that and you do this, I don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. And I think that everybody wants it to be simple. And even though none of us are happy with this 90-day, 45-day thing, if we got to deal with it, if you could just tell me how much stuff I can buy for the whole time, then I don't have to keep trying to do all these variables. Like, well, if I get a tier one tomorrow, and then if I get a tier two next week, and it's too confusing. But my advice for everybody right now that has had issues with prices, because I hear a lot of feedback about prices. I've been hearing that prices. One thing I can say is that I'm finding out I'm saving more money by buying half ounces. I don't like buying in bulk. I'm a micro doser, so I like buying a little jar, a little 2.8. I ain't gonna lie, I like buying them like that, but that's not efficient. A couple reasons why it's not efficient is because you're making multiple trips back to the dispensary because you're burning those 2.8s up quicker. So when you go to buy your medicine, if you're going to buy multiple units, buy 5. That's a half ounce. If you are a tier 2 person, buy the best tier 2. And I mean, right now, I mean, when that goes away, I don't think that will matter. If you want to buy something that's 15% THC to try it out, you won't have to worry about the tier 1, tier 2. You could just try it out because everything is like the lady said, it is not strictly about THC numbers. And so I realized that. I think some of you people in the video right now realize that. So, hey, hello, Chrissy. I'm sorry I didn't see it. Hello, Linda. I if I delayed responding, that's because of this interwebs. Yesterday they crashed the internet for 3 hours. I don't know if anybody else noticed it, but phones were down, internet was down, Facebook, YouTube, Google, Twitter, Twitch, all those were crashed. Banks were crashed. It was a United States cyber attack, and for whatever reason, it didn't impact me, but my mom and other people could not reach me. Also, want to let you guys know that when we do this meeting in Zoom, I can't stress this enough. This will be private, so you don't have to worry about people being in your business. I'm going to make sure the people that are in the meeting have their card. If I'm not sure that you have your card, you'll probably have to show it to me. You can block out your name, your numbers and everything, but I have to make sure. I don't want people in this Zoom meeting that do not have their card. It is a card holders only meeting. So, and if anybody is going to be creating problems or drama, you will be immediately removed. We are not going to tolerate any drama, conspiracies, misinformation. Zero tolerance for it. So we're going to make sure that we have a professional, positive, and heartwarming and fun meeting. And I look forward to doing this. I hope that we get up to at least 100 people in there. I see that some people on YouTube have reached out to me. And I just want to remind you, when you're watching the replay, I got so many people messaging me in so many different angles. The best thing I recommend that you do is send me an email at ohiocannabislive@gmail.com, because then I'm gonna go back in my emails and check and make sure that I've got it correct. So we're gonna do it like that. Let's see. I'm going to give my email to you today. Okay, yeah, definitely send me an email. Okay, let me look over and see what you're saying. All right. Yes, it's frustrating. I am so irritated with Ohio, and don't let them be listening to anything we gotta say. Well, I would say, yeah, they ignore some things, but I can tell you that I talk to the pharmacy board more than you think. I mean, I am bugging them, not in a negative way, but in a nice and a professional way, and asking them to help me help us. And so when I have concerns, when there is issues, I do reach out to the pharmacy board, because I want them to help us. I don't feel we need to be against them. We need them to work in our favor. So when we needed the curbside thing, you have no idea the amount of times they heard from me about the curbside thing. And believe me, I talked to the people all the time to let them know what patients are telling me so that they can understand. They're not on Facebook. Some of them might be. Hi, Mr. Pharmacy people. I'm still here trying to do good work and help people. I'm not going to stop no time soon. Nothing is going to stop me from helping you. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you're saying about me in other groups. I am going to keep trying to help people because it is the right thing to do. You know, it just is. You know, I think that we have to keep going. We need delivery, right? Is that the next thing we should fight for? Is delivery. We've got online ordering. We've got curbside. We've got pre-order. We even got a drive-through. Well, we had a drive-through. I don't know if we can still drive through now. Anybody been to Verdant, Newark lately? Are they still letting you drive through there? I know that Verdant opened the inside back up. Did anybody hear about any other dispensaries opening the inside up yet? I'm not sure. I don't know. I haven't heard anything. Let's see. What are people saying here? I remember I'm squinting my eyes. Okay, Linda Cox, you said, I have found that a day supply of the same strand tier 2 is 7 days. Even with the 45 days, I still have to watch because make sure I read it right. I still have to watch because I still use my days up too quick. Okay, that's just a little tidbit of info. Okay, I'm pretty sure if you get let me make sure I read what you said. A tier 2, if you found it, a 4-day supply. Okay, a 4-day supply would be 2.8 units. And that would be 5.6 grams. So, like, example being wedding cake is wedding cake by Fire Rock is only sold in 5.6 units. That's a 4-day package, no matter what. Well, if you get a tier 1 wedding cake, which I've never seen one, that would only be 3 days under the current system. So, what I've been recommending to people do is that if you get 2 wedding cake 5.6 units, that would be 8 days total. That's 11.2 grams. But if you was to go buy a half ounce of ice cream cake, let's just say that would be 14 grams. And if it's a tier 2, that would be a total of 9 days. So the whole ounce would be 18 days. I'm sure about this because I just bought an ounce, and so I know that. So what I would recommend, Ms. Cox, is that if you can avoid it, or if you can, however you can budget it, try to get at least a half ounce. Because if you just get the 5.6 units, you're only getting 11 grams. That's still 8 days. For a little bit more or less, you will come out ahead better. It will last longer. I just feel like getting 2.8s or getting a 5.6, it's just like you're really giving me enough for a couple of days, right? Like, I don't even know if that's really 4 days for most people. So I don't think that it's 4 days. Oh, okay, Linda. I see what you're saying now. You said you meant 4 containers. I usually get, okay. So if you get 4 2.8 containers, then that's still, you're right. That's still 8 days. You're still right. That's 8 days. And that's what I'm saying. Get that 5th one and make it 9 days. Yeah. Give 5 containers. Don't give 4. Give 5. And what I like to say is I like variety. So if you're not set on one particular strain, then get 5 different flavors you like. Okay. And then figure out amongst those 5 which ones are like, woo, this is the one. Move everything out the way for this one, you know. And then when you come back, consider getting a half ounce of that, because that's what happened with us. Me and my girlfriend, we figured out that once we figured out the strains that worked for us, and for some reason it seems like all the ones with the word cake, ice cream cake, layered cake, wedding cake, all these cakes. I don't know why. It seems like whatever terpene profile is probably the myrcene. if I had to take a wild guess, and maybe the limonene, are helping us with our inflammation and our pain. Let me see what else is saying here. James, what's your opinion about buying tier 1 or tier 2 shake and use it was a it it as a filler, or outright it's cheaper, at least where I'm at in Lorraine? Okay, that's a fair question, James. So what I would say about that is we tried some shakes from Ascension and Cresco, and who else? Ascension, Cresco. I think there was one other grower. I can't think. We tried a couple different shakes, long story short. And we tried them as a additive, like you asked. That didn't go well for me. That was kind of a throat burner. We tried it by itself. Yes, the shake is cheaper in some places, depending on where you live. And I think for me, tier 1, tier 2 shake, obviously the tier 2 shake, it was stronger. I mean, I got some Inferno Kush from Ascension. It was at 26%, and it was strong. It was strong, but it still wasn't the same experience that I have when I'm doing the bud game. When I break up a bud of whatever it is, it's like, aha, I guess we all like the ritual of grinding up our material, breaking up our own material. I mean, for me, the shaking is for bacon. I mean, but I don't think that that's something that the pharmacy board would want people to be doing. So like I said, I don't think that shake is something that you want to use as your main thing. I think it's good, like you said, maybe if you trying to save money, you want to get something to get you through. That might be a good thing. Now, if you want to be a conservative about your days, then yeah, I mean, buy tier 2 and be very discreet about it. Like, as far as, well, this one I know is good and this one I know is bad, and only stick with the one has worked, because there are some things in tier 1 that are like, I mean, there are. One example, Granddaddy Purple. First time I tried it, it was like 13-14%. Man, I did that. The terps, the flavor, that was like, oh, this is so good. I couldn't believe it was only 12%, 13%. I went back for more. It was gone. People was telling me, like, man, it tastes like nothing. I said, I don't know what batch you got, but my batch was tasty. Yummy. When Granddaddy Purple come around, I mean, I'm interested. And it's a tier 1, lemon do-si-dos. Very rarely has it tested any higher than like 18 to 20%. So yeah, let me see who else is saying here. GG4. Okay, yeah, I tried GG4 from Cresco. Very true to the terpene profile of GG4s that I've experienced elsewhere, even in the streets and even up in Michigan. It's very much spot on. So if you haven't tried Cresco's GG4, I can agree with Alicia. It is really good. I even bought a half ounce of it. So I'm telling you, if I bought a half ounce of it, it had to have something going for it. And I like that terpene smell of GG4. So I totally agree with you there. Bloom in Painesville is now open inside. Okay, breaking news. Bloom is letting folks in Painesville. See, I didn't know that. What is the Painesville shop like? I haven't been there yet. Let's see. And then I'll make sure I addressed everybody's questions. I normally don't have these many conversations going. I'm so excited to see all you guys talking to me. Thank you. Because I was like, man, is this thing working, or is I just talking to robots? But I'm glad to see you guys here and to see your faces. So that is an inspiration for me to keep going. Going live every day is definitely like a job that I didn't know I had. But it is good for me to get on here and talk to you guys and let you guys see me and hear what I'm saying and watch me do things in real time. So I always have surprises for you guys. So, and we went a little bit over today. So I do have a surprise for you, but it's not like all that. So hang on for a second. Hold on. Wait a minute. Had to put the mic down. Be right. All right, I'm back. Let me mic back up. Sorry for the scuffling noise. You know how this mic stuff goes. Okay, so I just did some ice cream cake because I just did some. But what I was gonna do for you guys is, if you didn't know about it, um, a lot of people have been talking about layer cake, and I have actually been using it myself, and it has been helping me. I told you before the cakes. You might start let me call me cake man, cake boss. Nah, that's already taken. But you might. I like cake. I like eating cake too. I mean, I ain't gonna lie to you. Cake is good, but I'm diabetic, so I shouldn't be eating anything with cake. Hopefully, there's no sugar in this cannabis. But this layer cake is sold all over the state. So if you haven't tried any, I encourage you to try this layer cake and also check out the one by Farkas Farm. So I tried both of them, but I don't know. This is one of the first things I did when I started the program. When this company came online and did this, I just thought, wow, who else is doing this? Not in Michigan, not nowhere I've seen. I know out west they do it, but in Ohio, I just think this is the coolest thing, And so this layer cake here tested at 26%. Oh, 26%. And as somebody had talked about, we have a lot to learn because it says here the THCA is actually 29.3%. So, this still only 26%, but I mean, again, these numbers, do they really matter? What matters to me is it gonna help me? I don't care who made it. I don't care what the price is for it. If it helps my pain, I'm in. You hear me? I'm in. And so I'm gonna go ahead and it is sealed. So you guys can get my reaction. Let's go. Oh, this is old too. Well, it's not that old. This was actually harvested in March of this year on the 13th, and it was packaged on May 15th. So, dun dun dun. I wonder if you can hear this. No, I can't make no sound effects. When they had the sardine can, you could hear it. Ooh. Ah. Terpenes, guys. y'all smell it? Do you smell it? So, what I'll do for you guys now that I opened this, because I hadn't opened it, is that next time I go live, I'm gonna hook up the microscope and we're gonna put it under the microscope and we're gonna compare layer cake to ice cream cake. So that's gonna be tomorrow. So make sure you watch tomorrow so you can see up close and personal ice cream cake. Wait a minute, ice cream cake, because I'm backwards on my screen. Ice cream cake and layer cake. We will look at this and see what looks better up close. And I mean like 1,000 times zoom, guys. I mean, we're gonna see who has the most trichomes and THC stuff. We're gonna look all into that. We're gonna go super weird science on them. And I would do it now, but we're doing too good for I don't want any technical difficulties. I really want to show you now, but we'll do it tomorrow. And again, I think that this has been the most engaging 420 Live Ohio episode we've had. Again, we're going to keep going. We're not going to let anything stop us. We're going to continue to try to go for change and positive energy and unity in the community. And it's funny looking at myself on the screen and everything's backwards. So I'm over here and I'm over here, but I love you guys, man. You just don't know, man. I get emotional sometimes, man. And when people be not understanding what I'm going through, I'll be trying to figure out how to tell y'all, like, I feel like shit right now, but I just keep smiling, because if I don't smile and let you guys know that we can get through this stuff, then we'll all be feeling like shit. And that's not going to help nobody. So I had to keep on. And we all have to keep on. And like I said, you better mask up. Wash your hands. Please. Like I said, do it because we got to protect each other. Life is precious. People getting killed over some bullshit. And my prayers to the family of the people that lost loved ones recently. I just wanted to say that. And again, we're going to keep trying to fight for change and to make our program better. Let me see. Okay. Hi. Man, is that Rita? Man, see, I'm so terrible with my eyesight right now. But thank you. I'm glad you understand where I'm coming from. I really do. So, we gonna keep going. 420 Live ain't going nowhere. I'm trying to figure out how to do another show. So this one is gonna be here, but I'm thinking about doing another one. And then, I almost forgot. Did I say this earlier? I'm gonna say it again. We're gonna get interviews from the LLCs, guys, right here on 420 Live. Like and subscribe. Nah, I don't care if you like and subscribe. Nah, it ain't that serious to me. It ain't the end of the world. But if you want to be updated when we go live, then you need to like and subscribe. And eventually, we'll be broadcasting live on OhioCannabisLive.com as well. I figured out how to do it there. And so, we may be on one platform and not the other. Don't forget to register for the Zoom meeting if you want to be there. Make sure you send me the email. Or send me a message on Messenger, and I'll send. I haven't created an actual invitation yet. I'll do that next week. If you have something you think should be in the agenda, let me know. Also, I got so much to tell you guys. I'm glad we're still here. Going forward for some of the reviews, what I want to do is I want to let patients help me pick the reviews instead of me just coming up with what you tell me in the comments and in the emails and however else. From now on, y'all gonna help me pick what products and reviews. If I find something that's new to the market, yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all about it. But other than that, I want y'all to help me pick what y'all want me to review. So if you say, hey, Anthony, review Orange 43. Okay, we're gonna do a review about that and what I think about it. And I'm gonna open it up fresh and we're gonna all talk about it together. So y'all help drive the reviews process. That way, I can help y'all go through these things together. We can all talk about how we feel about these things and we can make it more interactive. So again, I'm not even going to do any more reviews till I start getting some feedback from you guys on what you want me to do reviews on. How's that sound? That sounds really fair. And I think that's what I'm going to do now on is I'm going to let you guys help me pick what we're going to talk about in the reviews. And, we're going to start voting on these strains. And I think we're going to have our own little top strain type thing. We're gonna make our own awards thing. Forget High Times, Cannabis Cup. We're gonna make the Ohio Cup. Now just don't try to copy that now. Nah, I don't know if we're gonna call it that. We'll call it something. Y'all come up with a name and we're gonna make some kind of championship to figure out what everybody thinks is the best cultivator, the best processor, the best edible. Let's find out. Let's all come together and figure out what it is together. I think that'll be something for us to do. And again, I look forward to seeing you guys tomorrow at 4:20, maybe 4:25 if something goes wrong. But as far as I know, everything is scheduled to be going just fine. And, again, if you have any questions, you have any concerns, you know how to reach me. I have left multiple ways for y'all to contact me. I'm still answering messages 24 hours. You do not have to just send me texts. You can actually call me on the messenger and I will talk to you on the messenger. I talked to one guy yesterday for 3 hours. Most of the time I'm not live. I'm talking to patients, guys. So I do this all day. This is what I do to keep from losing my mind. For all the things going on is I talk to you guys. Okay. You said, what's that say? Wonderland? Is that just made gummies? Or is that Wanna gummies you're referring to, or Wanna? Wanna, is that a new name? I'm sorry, my eyes are bad. Masterminds medals. Nah, that's a little bit self-serving. I don't want it. I don't want my name in it. Make it more community based. I mean, I don't know. You guys help. So tomorrow when I come back, I expect the people that are here now to be helped to come up with our name of our award contest that we're gonna make. And whoever the winners is, we're gonna try to invite the LLC to come on live with us so we can virtually present their award to them for being the best cultivator of XYZ product. I think that'll be really cool. And again, start thinking about the questions that you want to ask the LLC owners when I get them on here. Because once I get them on here, we ain't gonna have a whole lot of time with them. I'm gonna try to keep it controlled time, but we'll give a little extra time so people will have a chance to come on here and ask and see if we can get answers. I think it's important to do so. Like I said, I will be getting a few growers on here. I'm gonna give you a teaser. Buckeye Relief has already said they'll come on here with us and talk to us. So all those folks that have concerns or questions or comments, you'll be able to talk to them right here on 420 Live. And I look forward to that. We're going to have Pure Ohio is going to be on here with us. I'm trying to work on getting Standard Wellness. I'm just giving you previews. I'm trying to work with these folks so we can get them on here so we can ask the tough questions and all learn. So, I mean, I'm doing it. We're doing it. I'm tired of just sitting back. I want more stuff to happen. I want it to be entertaining. I want it to be educational. I want us to be gaining something. And so anything else that I see? You said I'm the host. Yeah. Well, no, we're going to have some more hosts. I'm going to have some more commentators. As a matter of fact, man, I just got more and more good news to give you guys. We got a nurse. A registered nurse is going to do something with us. I'm going to work it out with her. I just met her today, but I guess she has seen the information or heard something about me and would like to help and give us some more insight. But I have some doctors that I'm going to be able to talk to one of them is a medical marijuana doctor. You guys already met Dr. Joe Simmons with Ohio Herbal Clinic. But I'm going to try to get some other medical marijuana doctors that would like to come on and just, let's pick their brain a little bit about questions and myths and things that we want to find out so we can get some official answers. And like I said, I'm gonna invite the pharmacy board to come on too. Maybe they can find somebody that's not camera shy to get on here with us and just, talk to us, and give us some information. I mean, the media does the same thing. Why can't the cannabis world do the same thing? So we gonna do it. We gonna try it. I'm gonna try my hardest. So, make sure that you keep sending me feedback to let me know what you want me to ask them. I'm gonna try to make a list and we'll try to pick the best questions to ask them. That way we can have it already pre-prepared so that we don't get off track. Does that sound like a good plan for everybody? You said you sing seeds and clones on the menu. I don't know anything about that, Nebula Orion. Seeds and clones on a menu at what dispensary? Well, I was getting ready to go, but I want to tell me more. I haven't heard that. Has anybody else heard that? Seeds and clones on the menu? Nah. I'm not gonna lie to you. I haven't been really digging into menus today, but what dispensary is that? Seen it at Strawberry Fields? Really? What location, man? What today? Strawberry Fields selling clones and seeds. I just hey man, look. Can somebody else please go to the Strawberry Fields menu right now while we are live and go see if you are seeing this too? Can we do that? I mean, I almost want to look. You got me. Anybody else curious about what he's saying? I mean, this could be the biggest news of the day. I mean, what I'm talking about ain't nothing. That they're selling clones at the Strawberry Fields, man. The whole day is scratched. If that's the case, we all need to get off here and start shopping at Strawberry Fields. But let me see if I can Let's see. Let's see here. Let me do this. If it's legit, my dreams. Right. Okay, look, I'm going to bring up a web browser, guys, because I need to know. Don't you want me to check this out right now? So I'm going to do what I do. I'm Mastermind. So here we go. Mastermind tricks. Boom. Okay, browser. Let me get it right on the screen here. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to cover up the. Well, no, I'm not. Let me see. This is deep, man. I've never done this before, guys. I'm trying to get the box back where he's talking at. So bear with me a second. I have to move it past. There we go. Okay, so all right, strawberry fields. Strawberry. I like strawberries. Mind you, I can't see, so I'm hoping Google will help me. Let's see. No, apparently not. So that didn't work, guys. Let me try something else here. Hold on. I'm still here. I'm just looking at my screen here. So I'm gonna try to bring it up here on my screen and look it up. Strawberry fields. And when I get the menu on the screen, I will bring it up for you guys to see it. Okay. So, all right, here we go. I'm bringing it up now, guys. This is what you do when you are in the live studio audience. Aha, there we are. Okay. So I'm gonna pull this up. I'm gonna drag this so that the comments will still be visible, so you guys can see everything. There you guys are. All right. So now I'm gonna go back over here and I'm gonna pull up the menu. I'm gonna go with Dayton. Okay. Look, I'm just gonna type in seeds. See what happens. No results. Clones. I didn't find anything. I mean, look, I had to look. I mean, I just wanted to see if that was true or not. I mean, because I don't know. I haven't looked there recently. So let me just scroll through it again, make sure I ain't overlooking it. But I mean, you're right. That would be heaven. But, I mean, go over here to Logan. Oh, I see the confusion. This is a battery. Can y'all see that? Can you see that, Nebula? It's a battery. Yeah, I see what it is now. It is a battery. I don't know what for though, so we need to learn more about. I don't know what advanced vapor devices are. There's no picture. $13. Oh, here we go. Firelens cart approved battery. So this is for Firelens Scientific cartridges only. I haven't tried those yet, but I'm going to. Now, I'm looking for the clones. Not seeing that. So maybe it was just when you saw that seed there, and it is like it bold print and AVD seed. I can see how that could be confusing. If maybe they added that battery on there um, after they probably saw that, somebody probably called them and said, "Hey, man, you selling seeds?" And they said, "Oh, snap! I forgot to add battery on the end of that." So maybe it was a typo. Uh, but we are on their site live. I don't see it. Uh, yeah. No, I did. Yeah, I didn't see anything about clones either. All right. Uh, all right. So I like I said, just making sure that we covered everything else. I don't see anything else. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that off here. Um, yeah, it had to have been a typo, man. That's what I'm thinking, man. And, it makes the most sense to me. Um, but anyway, I just know you guys. I'm finding out that Tuesday is a day to shop. This is Taco Tuesday. Nah, I don't eat tacos on Tuesday. Do you eat tacos on Tuesday? But I'm just saying, we've had a lot of deals today. I mean, Ohio Provisions is doing 20% off. Uh, Verdant's doing 20% off one item. Strawberry Fields is doing 10% off. I think another dispensary. You check my website for the daily deals. I posted it there, but I'm just thinking off the top of my head. There was a lot of deals posted today, so I think Tuesday is a good day to shop. And so, with that, I'm going to go ahead and wrap. We already went way over the normal time today, but that's okay because we had a conversation and we got our chat box working good, so we can see what everybody is saying. And I think it looks better this way. That way, I'm not having to struggle to see it so much. I mean, I can make it a lot bigger, but I think this is big enough for me. I just need to fix my screen resolution on this computer so that it'll widen out for me on my end. But this ain't nothing fancy at all, folks. I mean, I was gonna let you see where I go, what I'm talking about. There's my desk. There's my table that I'm sitting at. I'm sitting like in the hallway almost. There's my computer over there. See, it's nothing special. It ain't nothing fancy like you thinking, So, I got some stuff super rigged up. This is just what I could come up with, so you guys could see me. And see, it's still not right now. You see, I gotta. Yeah, okay. Now I'm still off. See, I'm not in my. See there. Look, I got it lined up. And so it's MacGyver up in here, man. Man, the lamp. Look at this lamp I'm using for lights, man. I don't even have a light bar. I don't even have lights, man. It's so ghetto. It's retarded, man. But anyway, I appreciate you guys, and I'll be back tomorrow. Let me see. You said, wait a minute. You said Dayton. You said Dayton. You said you found it in Dayton. Oh, well, hold up. I thought we were done. Let me go back. Hold on, brother. Let me go back in Dayton. Let me see. Dayton. Filter. Oh, okay. So let me put back on the screen real quick what he's talking about so you guys can see what he's saying. Then I gotta go. I'm just gonna make it a full screen so you can see. So what he's saying is that you see where it says no menu items for seed. So when you go to this menu and you hit the drop down for filter by, they have drink, clone, seed, tincture, gear, topicals, pre-roll, wax. I think the reason that you're seeing these options is because Weed Maps itself is a national platform that services other legal states. And for example, in Michigan or California, there might be seeds or clones that may be being sold at some place, and so that's why those options are there. But I'm not aware of any seeds or clones coming to market at this time. I could be wrong. They could. You're right. You could be getting ready for it, but I think that it's just a default in there. It's just like we don't have drinks yet, maybe, but it still shows it in there. So, like I said, it doesn't bring out me now. If I pulled up the thing and lo and behold, some seeds popped up, we would all be like, "Whoa!" So, yeah, I think that it's just in there from other places, and it's not there. And see, the Strawberry Fields are not using their own proprietary menu. It is a Weed Maps menu, so Weed Maps works all over the place. So I think that that's what it is. So yeah, had me go out there. I was about to say, wow. So anyway, again, I'll see you guys tomorrow. I think we skipped the strain of the day because we talked about the layer cake and ice cream cake, and then like I said, tomorrow we will do the comparison under the microscope, and we'll talk a little bit more about terpenes. So again, thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the like, subscribe button. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.